Hey guys, hope everybody's doing great. We are in the homestead kitchen today, and today we're going to make pepper jelly. Okay, guys, and we're going to use all fresh ingredients today. Of course, we got 4 nice bell peppers out of the garden, guys, and I'm going to use about 5 of the Jedi hot peppers I've been growing. Good peppers for this. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rough chop the bell peppers. I'm gonna take out all the seeds and the membrane of the bell peppers, and the Jedi hot peppers I'm going to take out the seeds and of course cut the stems off everything, but I'm going to leave the white membrane on the inside of the pepper. That's where some of the heat's at. We don't want all them seeds and everything in there, so we're going to keep the membranes in. We're going to rough chop that, and then once I do that, I'm going to put them in the blender, okay, or a food processor. You can use either one. I didn't feel like pulling out the food processor, so this was already on my countertop. That's what I'm going to use. And got a couple other ingredients that's going to go with this. Of course, sugar. You're going to use 5% acidity, apple cider vinegar, or white vinegar. You can use either one. We have some liquid pectin, about a 6-ounce packet. Some green food coloring, which I may not need. Depends on how much color I get out the peppers, but I'm probably going to add some more anyway, because we're not going to keep the pulp of the pepper. We're going to keep the juice. We're going to make a jelly, okay? If you do get some of the peppers in it, pieces of, the skin, not a big deal, guys. Don't even worry about it. We can also, I'm going to show you the process, but I'm showing you everything I'm using. A couple bowls, and a little metal strainer I've been having, and some cheesecloth. The recipe does call for, it's called a jelly bag. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that looks like. This, I guess I'll look into it for a later time, in case I want to try it out. But basically, the recipe I'm going with is out of the home canning book, the USDA, and kind of a mixture of this out of a Cajun cuisine book. This is I'm kind of mixing the two up a little bit and taking the best from both. But of course, this does not tell you how to do any canning. This says to just kind of seal the jars. I guess you put them in the refrigerator, but I'm doing this for my food pantry to stay out of the fridge. So until you open it, of course, then you're going to put it in the fridge. But anyway, I'm just kind of combining the two and see how things work out. So okay, guys, let me get all the peppers chopped up and get them ready for the blender, and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, guys, this is what I was talking about. See the membrane, and even if this whole piece comes off, because you got to get behind there and get the seeds out. Sometimes it'll stay, sometimes it'll pull right off. And if you get a couple seeds in it, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. See how this one stayed attached? Some of them have fell off. You want to leave all that white in there. That's the membrane, okay? And then just rough chop it, just like this, and put it in your blender or food processor. This thing's going to be full. Well, at this point, it's going to be full. Hopefully, this old this old blender can handle it. If not, I might have to get the food processor out. But we're going to add our vinegar, some of the vinegar in there, to get this thing watered down, to get it to puree. I think I just threw a pepper in the other bowl, didn't I? I sure did. That's okay. Probably have more than enough anyway. So, okay. Get that out the way. Take these gloves off. Make sure you wear gloves, guys. You don't want to use your hands and then it gets under your fingernail. And if you're like me, you wear contacts. You're going to stick your finger in your eye. it ain't going to be a fun day. So, all right. Let's see. while you're here, let's go ahead and get the 1.5 cups of vinegar. I'm only gonna use some of it to get our peppers down. Let's see if I can get them down right now without adding anything. Not really. Let's see. Let me add some of it. About half or so. Kind of a slurry. Woo, smells good. Alright, I think I'm good right there. Alright guys, I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pot on. About high, medium high-ish. The rest of our remaining vinegar in the pot. And then we're going to take our puree here. Looks like a green smoothie, huh? Alright, let's see. Get that in there. Now we may have to skim some of this foam off toward the end. We'll have to see, but we're going to bring this to a boil. I'll bring this to a boil for 10 minutes. Yeah. Heat to a boil, then boil it for 10 minutes. We're going to extract all the flavors out of it by doing that. And color. The color, of course. Which, like I said, I'll probably still add some of that green food coloring. But we'll see. So just keep an eye on it, guys. Meanwhile, I have my jars in the oven, getting warm. I went ahead and started my canner, so I want to get that water heated up. I don't want it boiling yet until I'm ready to start canning. So I'm not sure how many jars this is going to make. This recipe right here does call for it to make 5 half pints that I do not have. I have 4-ounce jars like these. I'm going to call it a quarter pint, which is probably what it is. 4-ounce mason jars. So I've been having for many years. I've been having that little flat of jars that I just never used. So I said, you know what, let's go ahead and use them. So this stuff's really green already, but we may make it greener with the food coloring. I'll see where it takes us. So let me go ahead and bring this to a boil, guys, and I'm gonna boil it for 10 minutes, and I'll show y'all the next step. See y'all in a little bit. Okay, got this done. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Not sure how fast or how easy this is gonna drain through, guys. Hoping we get all the says it should make 2 1/4 cups of juice. We'll see. This is definitely gonna be green, guys. More like a dark green, but we still gotta put it back on the stove and add sugar and all that stuff, so maybe we can get a little neon green out of it. I'm not sure. It may not look like the store one, but I haven't. This is the first time I make this, so we should have about 2 cups for sure. Whew. It's hot. Get this out the way. So let me go ahead and let this continue straining. It's definitely not done yet. So and get my pot cleaned up, because we're gonna have to put it back on the stove, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add the juice back, 2 1/4 cups, or I'm probably gonna put whatever I have, which will probably be close to that. And then I'll add 5 cups of sugar, the pectin, and then we'll bring it back to a boil for about a minute, and then we'll go ahead and get it jarred up. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, let's see if we have 2 1/4 cups. As you can see, it's really green. That's 2 and a little bit, so we'll go with that. I may just go ahead and just cut back on the sugar a little bit. We'll go ahead and do 4 cups of sugar. Okay, you can adjust these things, guys. It's not a big deal. Normally when I make fig preserves and stuff like that, I don't put a whole lot of sugar. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're not even gonna put 5 in that, even though the recipe calls for that. You can cut back on these things as long as you have the acidity right, guys. Make sure you always add the right amount of vinegar, because we're gonna process these to be shelf stable. Okay, we want to dissolve the sugar a little bit, and we're gonna add the pectin in it, and I may add some green food coloring. I don't know how much. I'm wanting to lighten this up a little bit. It's kind of dark, but I guess once it gets processed and it cools and it sets, it'll probably look a lot better. Other than that, it's really dark green, guys. But this is homemade. This is homemade from scratch, y'all. This is no store-bought processed jelly. This is what you see I'm putting in here. That's all that's in there. That is it. Okay, let's open our packet of pectin. Go ahead and just add it in there. This is 6 ounces. I'm going to bring it to a boil and boil it for 1 minute. And then we're going to start filling our jars and getting them ready for the canner. The boiling water canner, water bath canner. Throw this away. It smells peppery though, guys. I'm hoping it's going to be good. Not really a jelly maker kind of person. I am into preserves and stuff like that. So let's see if we can make this work. I think it was. It's looking good. Looking really good. It's starting to clear up some. Let me see. Let's add a couple drops of this and see what it'll do. Yeah. Getting that better green. It look like Jello. There we go. That cleared it up real good. Alright. That worked out. That was like 3 drops, guys. I like that. I'm going to go with that. So now what I'm going to do is, just like I said, I'm going to bring this to a hard boil for 1 minute. Okay. Then we'll start filling out jars. So I'll bring y'all back in a minute, guys. Okay. Here we are. Boiled for 1 minute. I'm just getting me a paper towel to clean my rims and my jars with vinegar. Okay, so got my little funnel. You want to leave a 1/2 inch headspace. You know, these are really tiny jars, but of course I'm getting started by making a mess. Alright. And just fill your jars up. And like I said, guys, if you had, this probably won't have any pulp in it, but if you haven't had a little bit, it got away from you, it ain't a big deal. And these are going to only process for about 5 minutes in the canner, guys. So it ain't going to take much. Then they'll start setting. They're wanting to set already, which is a good sign. While we boiled it for 1 minute, guys, to activate that sugar and that pectin. And you can do a red one, I believe. You got red peppers and cayenne, and you know, any red colored peppers. This is obviously, the base is green, so we want to stick with green. Oh, that was a little bit. That'll be alright. A little over. These are 11 4-ounce jars, guys. And it looks like I'm going to get lucky once again. With my eyeballing measurements. You know, that's kind of how I was raised down here. We just eyeball things and it just comes out good. Wow, yo. 11 4-ounce jars, guys. Perfect. Perfecto. Now this is really sticky stuff, so I'm gonna have to clean good to put our lids on. Let me get some more vinegar here. Just the top. Oof, it's hot. Got my lids ready to go. 3-finger tight, guys. Get the canner up. Grab it and put it on down in there. Smells really good. Cute little jars, guys. It'd be something great for like Christmas gifts and stuff like that. Worked out perfect. I had 11 little 4-ounce jars and that recipe did it. That's crazy, guys. I luck out a lot. I don't know if it's luck or just experience. I don't really know. Probably a little bit of both. I like that when there's no waste. It just, everything works out so perfectly. But I would have never known how it would have turned out if I had half pints. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to find me some of them jars. Considering these are the only ones I had, like I said, they were 4 ounce. I call it a 1/4 pint, which I'm probably right on that. But it wasn't, you know, something I made up. Just the way it looks. Ow. Whew. So let me go ahead and finish this, guys, and then I'll bring y'all back when they're done. I'm gonna process them for 5 minutes. Okay, guys, we are done. Let's check them out. I went ahead and let the canner kind of cool down on its own. Stop that rolling ball that it was doing. And we're gonna leave these set up for 12 to 24 hours, and then we'll get them washed up and put them in our pantry. Check it out, y'all. It's a pretty little neon green. 11 4-ounce jars of pepper jelly. Straight out the garden. Fresh. And I mean, I just went pick them. These weren't peppers I had in that fridge, guys. Straight out the garden. You can't get no fresher than that. And we're gonna start hearing a lot of little pinging and popping when these things seal up. And once again, guys, in canning, whether you're water bath canning, oh, there one went, or pressure canning, there's another one. If one doesn't seal, put it in the fridge and use it. Oh, there's another one. These little things are in a hurry. There are some little bitty jars though. They're probably acting up a little faster. Oh, there's another one. The sound of perfection, guys. Everything played out good. And there we have it, guys. Hear that? Woo! I'm going crazy. Nice, guys. Nice. That's going to be some good stuff. I did not get to taste test it, but I want it to set completely set up. Oh, there it is. Completely set up, then we'll try it out. So probably on a bagel or something, maybe with cream cheese or just some Ritz crackers. Doesn't matter. So that's it, guys. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Y'all keep watching, guys. Y'all please like and share the videos, guys. That helps me get out there. Okay, it is probably almost done. I'm sure that's probably about 11 by now. But anyway, I'll see y'all later, guys. Y'all take care. God bless. See you on the next one.